at Jericho. I had a couple others, holstered, but they slipped my mind right now. So that was my show that I would bring back.
Awesome.
Legacy 24 Legacy, I think is one of them too. I would bring that one back. Yeah. And I apparently be the only one watching it. Just me and my wife. Just do the show for us. Forget everybody else.
Hey.
If y'all pay for it, I'm sure they will.
Right?
Y'all can do underground for me while y'all at it.
So we need a question for a week because the question of the week was going to be tied to the thing we didn't do. So, and you, Pip had just dropped a couple of new ones in the...
I have one or two questions to choose from.
Okay.
Either what is something that usually raises your spirits,
Oh.
or what is something that hasn't happened but you are sure will in your lifetime?
I like the first one. It feels very positive.
That's what I was thinking. Right now, we need to start thinking about putting up positive things.
Yeah, that's a very nice positive. That's very, and also could be like a tip to other people.
Yeah.
Like if it's something that raises your spirits, it might raise somebody else's.
Right. I had to raise this lady's spirits just this week, one of my clients. I went to her house and she was all sad. I'm like, shake some life into you. I'm here cleaning your house. Turn some music on. Girl, push a vacuum. Help me out then. You feeling down. And by the end of it, we were both happy. I was happy she helped me, and she was happy that she was up moving around.
I had originally written, what is something that always makes you, always raises your spirit? But I changed it to usually because...
So it doesn't always work.
Yeah, because like a blowjob would almost always make me feel better. But there have been times that it hasn't. Sometimes. Yeah. But I'm willing to suffer through one
to find out. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So the question for the week is, what is something that usually raises your spirits?
Love it.
Yes, that's a good one, right? All right, guys. Well, that is it. So I want to thank everybody from the chat for, taking your Sunday and getting up and hanging out with us.
Yes, big up.
Shout out to those who are listening to us via Beat Break Radio.
Beat Break.
97 FM. Also, which are Reach One Network Communications. And stay tuned if you're listening to us on Beat Break, because up next is Jeff is Moody.
Hey, Jeffus.
The Jeff is Moody Show coming up with my man, Jeff is Moody. And so that is it. You guys try not to get sick. Try not to overreact. Try not to get too stressed out. And we'll see you next week unless they, lock us down and make us stay at home. Right?
Mm.
Well, I'll still find a way over here because Dino got all the damn supplies.
Right?
So,
and if people is coming and acting crazy, this is the place you need to be because you're going to be protected.
No, don't send people here.
No, I'm saying this is the place I want to be.
Yeah.
Where he can keep the other people out.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they said that's now people are starting to hoard weapons and ammunition.
Sure.
So
it could get
which is kind of hard to do with the the laws we have here, especially if you're not already set up for it, and even if you are, buying a gun takes a couple of weeks.
Well, but you know what? Let me say this about that, Dino. If you are somebody that don't know gun safety and how to really use a gun, you don't need no rush to get into no gun anyway. Just to protect yourself.
True that.
You need to find your friend that's like Dino.
I'm telling you, Dino and Uncle Pastor Powers came and they were playing with their guns and they were like, "Oh,
don't say that. We were not playing with
our guns." No, they weren't
playing.
That's not the proper terminology. Okay, but they were doing gun stuff and they were like, "Oh," and they were like,
He showed me mine and I showed him his, or he showed me his and I showed him mine.
Y'all nasty. They were trying to show me theirs, and I was like, I'm uncomfortable. Me too. I'm out of here. And so I left.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. And then they was laughing at me because
she's running from unloaded guns.
Because I was out of here. I was trying to hang though. I tried. I was like, yeah, all right, guys, I'm just gonna go.
Like, but yeah, no, Pip's absolutely right though. Back to a serious note before we leave. Yeah, you don't want to like rush out now and try and buy a gun if you don't know anything about guns and hurt yourself or somebody else in your family. So that's not the get a baseball bat. Or a sword or something.
A heavy flashlight.
If you feel like you need something just in case. I do understand that need to feel like you need something just in case, because like I said, we're not far
Cook
from
and
that.
Harry.
Yeah, we're not far from that at all.
In America, we're so spoiled. We've had several bad tragedies and bad times through but in my lifetime, last 50 years, we haven't seen anything like some of Europe and third world countries has seen.
No, we haven't.
And we just got literally just like somebody spit on you with just a tip, just like that of it this past week, and we are like going crazy.
Yeah, like the article that Pip submitted for the show today. Before they canceled the flights, there was a flight that got canceled because people were freaking out because there was a passenger who had a cough. Oh, God. And people just start acting crazy, and they literally had to land the plane.
Well, I was actually just referring to our liberties and freedom. I mean, we've had hoarding situations, and my mom lives in Florida. Whenever there's a hurricane, they clear out the stores and stuff like this. But my mom even said, like, this is worse than hurricane season. Like, there's nothing in any of the stores, in any of the big stores, in wealthier neighborhoods. There's nothing in the stores. It's like they all pick clean. It feels like, remember when we were seeing stories about Russia? And people are waiting in line for like hours just to get one roll of toilet paper. That's what it feels like we're moving towards. And we're not used to that.
Rooster said it's very true. He said he has a gun shop and people are buying all the ammo.
See?
So they are.
Yeah, of course.
People see it coming. I mean, it really is like we're like right. And just remember, at first, they were just hoarding paper towels, toilet paper, and water. And then all of a sudden, bam, they were hoarding everything.
There was no bleach in my corner.
Yeah.
In the corner store.
Right.
Yeah, they went from
the whole shelf.
They went from just those couple of items to just everything. The stores were desolate. It was crazy.
And bleach at the corner store is like $8.
So yeah.
And they have different kind, Clorox, Chloralin, the other name brand. It was
kinds.
all gone. I said, ma'am, you guys don't have any bleach? She was like, no. I was like, oh my God.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, and it could get crazier if they enact any kind of quarantines or whatever, which I really hope it doesn't come to that. And I hope if it does come to that people don't lose their mind and start looting and trying to burglarize and rob people and things like that, because it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
It's going to be bad for everybody else, so I'm going to be over here protected. Getting gunless.
All right. All right, you guys. So that's it. And hopefully we'll see you next week. If not, we'll see you when we can. So for Dejan Monique.
Just a girl surviving in my world.
For Pip Lily.
Cell phones is canceled. Parades is canceled.
I'm Dino Rez saying holla at your boy.
From all of our crew to listeners like you, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of The Shiznit. And don't forget to tell your friends about the show. Check out our website, theshiznitshow.com, or hit us up on Facebook under The Shiznit. Follow us on Twitter at The Shiznit Show. Write to us at theshiznitshow@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail and make it sexy at 424-261-4878. This has been The Shiznit.